Hey y'all, so this video is going to be for my people who struggle with praying or say that they struggle with praying because they don't pray for X amount of time. And I want to encourage you today because this is something that I have also struggled with too. And so one thing that we need to get in our mind is that generally God is not concerned about how long we can pray. But what God is concerned about is how we pray. Because you can pray for 1 hour, you can pray for 2 hours, you can be saying a whole lot of everything, but not saying anything at all because your heart is not in the right place, because your mind is focused on something else. And so, even as an example, in Luke 11, when Jesus models to his disciples how to pray, if we say that prayer now and we say it aloud, that prayer can be said in less than a minute. So, that shows us that there's no time constraint on prayer. We don't have to pray for X amount of time. God is looking at our heart behind our prayers. And so something else that God has taught me too is that if you want to pray longer, you have to build up your stamina to do so. Because if you have not had a previous prayer life, or you didn't take your prayer life serious previously, then you can't just jump in and say, I'm going to pray for 1 hour today, because it's going to be really hard for you to do that because you haven't been practicing that. That's not something that you're used to doing. And so if we want to pray longer, then, start off in increments. Start off with 5 minutes, 6 minutes, 7 minutes, and gradually increase. When a person wants to run a marathon, they don't run the entire length of the marathon day one of training. They gradually increase their ability to be able to run the full race. And so it's the same thing with prayer. You have to build that up. But anyway, understand that God is not concerned about how long you pray, but how you pray.